Okay, there is no such thing as junk miles. Like, all your easy running and recovery running has a purpose. So your recovery runs, trying to get you recovered after a big session, a big interval session, or a long run. Your easy runs are getting you that next step closer to the faster session. It is the faster session and the endurance run, the long run, that are going to build the majority of your fitness to make you a faster runner, but they cannot happen without recovery and easy runs. And what do I mean by a recovery run and an easy run? Now I'm going to show you what I do, because it's not all about just going easy and making sure your heart rate is low. It's your opportunity to practice running. So what the perfect style would be is as efficient, moving over the ground as efficiently as possible. So your arm swing is kind of coming up to chest height, but it's keeping there, and it's consistent, and the elbow is the same distance away from each side of the body on either side. So there's no twisting going on. There's no kind of movement from side to side, which is engaging your muscles, because that is a waste of energy. The way that you do that and keep that with your leg is with your toe, ankle, knee, hip, keep them all aligned. And the recovery run and easy run are the perfect time to practice that, because you're going super slow. So you could run like that, or you could run like that, and you could run wrong, but it's your opportunity to practice running right. So running and landing mid-foot, so you think, okay, I've got to keep my toe, ankle, knee, hip all aligned. My arms, I've got to keep straight to the body, but be coming up. So I'm going to be jogging nice and upright, like a baby when it first falls for the first time, and it's trying to walk, and then that's essentially what you're trying to do as a runner. You're trying to use as little energy as possible. So you lean forward a little bit, and then toe, ankle, knee, hip all aligned, and you're hitting the ground with your midfoot, and then the transition from midfoot to toe is quick, but it's efficient. So how does that look like when we start to go super slow? And how slow is super slow? Super slow for you is, you can have a full conversation with your friend that you're running with, or you can be fully engaged in a podcast you're listening to, or whatever, but you're focused on running. Final thing I'll say, and probably up there with the most important, is if at a really slow speed you can do all of that I've just said, and engage the glutes and make sure that they are doing the work. They're pushing off, they're engaging as you push off, they're doing the majority of the work. It's so much easier to engage the glute than when you go faster. As if you want to sprint, you have to engage the glute, otherwise the leg is not going to work. You'll find that if you sprint and you've not sprinted before, you'll have sore glutes in the morning. So the glutes will engage. If you can engage them at slow speed, it means that at 5k pace or 10k pace, marathon pace, whatever distance you're doing, it'll be easier for you to engage the glutes. Why is that important? Because it takes all the pressure off the smaller muscles that are less robust and more likely to get injured, and it puts it on the big power muscles. So really slowly, everything is aligned, and it's just almost like walking, or even slower than walking. And gradually, as the body loosens up, we're able to go a bit quicker, and we're thinking like this, yeah? It's that slow. It doesn't matter if that first kilometer takes you 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it really doesn't matter. What is important is that you have 3, 4, 5 runs a week, easy runs, recovery runs, where you're not only preparing the body to go fast again, recovering, also practicing how to run, because it's the perfect time to practice, and then you can implement that in the interval session, and you can implement that in the long run. And over time, we all know that habit takes about 30-40 days or 30-40 runs in order to be installed in your hard drive, so that that's the way that you move forward. And it will make you super efficient as a runner, which is it's the running economy is what it's all about, but the way that your body moves over the ground, be thinking about that when you next go for your next recovery or easy run.